How's it going, YouTube? We got Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sand Slash, here for week 2 of the UGA, playing up against ewall and the San Diego Sharpedos. You can see our team on the left, and you can see their team on the right, in speed order. And you can also see the 6 that we are bringing, and the 6 that I am expecting ewall to bring. Their team looks really cool, and they have 2 weather modes going on with Gigalith Sand and Ninetails Sun. In my opinion, I think the Sand team looks a little scarier to me just because we have so many flying Pokemon that Rock ends up being a really good type against us. However, I do think the Venusaur still comes just because that's a super strong one. And I think that it could put in some work against us. However, being weak to flying could be a problem for it. So something we got to keep in mind, or at least I have to keep in mind. The mons that I'm really scared of in this match are the Gigalith because of our rock weaknesses, and the Rotom Heat because it hits so many of our Pokemon so hard. So we really got to be careful of that one. So those are the ones that I'm really scared of. We have Corviknight there to deal with some of the Trick Room mode. We did bring Taunt on a couple mons, and I think Corviknight should be able to fight up against this Porygon too. So they have like a really fast mode with Weather, and they also have a slower mode with Trick Room. So I really gotta kind of play around and get some of my leads right against them. So really excited to play my matches against them, and we'll cut right here and see you in the matches. Okay, we're back in the battle and taking a look at the team they decided to bring. It is... well, it's got some similarities to what I thought they would bring, but we are missing, looks like there's no Sand Slash, and instead we have, oh, there's also no Rotom Heat. Oh, that's huge. Okay, that makes me think that I want to start off with our Comfy and Moltres combo. That feels like the best way to start. And I think Latias is really good against their team. And they don't have an electric type, so I think I want to have Corviknight in the back, so once I take out some of their Sun mode, I can use Corviknight to try to beat their Trick Room team. I think that's going to be our best way to go. And while I have a few minutes, let me switch out the Pokemon we got here. So there is Ninetails here. Interesting, because they might have 2 Sun modes, which would be very interesting. Not something that I would have expected. But good luck, have fun. Should be a good match. Yeah, excited for this one. Okay, there's no Sand Slash, but there is... oh shoot, this is the Pokemon I brought instead. Maybe I can catch it once the game starts. I didn't write it down. Oh, that makes me think you have Weather Ball. If you have, oh, you don't have Sand. Wait, do you have Sand? How's the order of this work? Okay. Okay, so this could be Sand on, or Weather Ball on the Venusaur. We're gonna taunt it to start out with, and we're gonna protect just to see what kind of shenanigans is going on over here. Interesting. Quagsire. That's the one that we forgot about. Okay, and they do have the Quagsire in this matchup. Getting a taunt off of that is actually pretty good, I think. Okay, and you have Rock Slide on that mon. I think in this case, I kind of like how, I honestly think they're probably just going to rock my weakness policy for me. Let's, yeah, let's just go for a big max darkness on the Gigalith. That's the biggest threat to my Moltres, so if we have an opportunity to take this out with two-shotting it, then we're going to be in a pretty good spot, I think. And I'm not too afraid of what this Quagsire is going to be bringing. It could have a rock move as well. I think it gets Rock Slide also. But honestly, if they double Rock Slide me here, then I think it procs Weakness Policy and Berserk, which would be really strong. Like, this will be good for this turn, and then next turn we should be able to just absolutely rock both these mons. Getting the special defense drop I think is going to be good for both these Pokemon too. So let's see what they go for. Scald, okay. Doesn't do too much. Burn's unfortunate, but we're a special attacker, so worse things should have happened. Ooh, does that put us in Berserk range? I didn't get a check to see on that health. We do get that. Okay, so we're gonna go for the, I think it's Floral Healing, to get that big heal off on our Moltres, and gosh, we should be able to take a big hit. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go Floral Healing on Moltres, and we're just gonna go for another. Let's get rid of this Gigalith. I think that's the biggest threat to us. This I haven't tried before. I think this is going to be pretty cool. Because this will get us back up above Berserk range, so if we take another hit, drop down to less than 50% again, then we'll get another Berserk boost, which would be, ooh, that would be real good. So, I think we're looking in a pretty good spot right now. Scald, where are you coming up on? The Comfy. Okay. Another burn. Again, no big deal. We're a special attacking set. I'm kind of hoping that they bring in Venusaur. That would be my ideal situation. Because I would like to max Airstream the Venusaur. And I'd also like to taunt it, honestly, because I don't want it to be hit by a Sleep Powder. So we're going to go for that. We'll taunt the Venusaur. And we will also... yeah, we're also going to max Airstream on it. Oh, okay, so they get the sun mode up now. Oh, so they brought the... interesting. Okay, so no Desnar and no Porygon 2. Okay. And we KO'd the Gigalith. So this is the full monster left. What are we going for here? So they're gonna have speed control for the rest of this match. I don't think it lasts longer than oh, that's so good for us. We get another Berserk boost off. Yeah, and this Airstream should do so much damage. Yeah, so much damage. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's a massive KO for us. So I guess we'll taunt that thing instead. I think at this point we're just gonna go for another heal on our Moltres. We're just gonna keep that thing super healthy. I think Comfy will go down this turn, which will be okay. The Ninetales probably outspeeds it, and actually we're going for a heal anyway. I think at this point, do I want to go for a Protect? I don't think I can get healed and Protect. I don't think that's how that works. So we're just going to go for a big Fiery Wrath. Actually, this should nuke their Pokemon, right? We're at like +4 special attack off of weakness policy plus a double berserk boost. So this Moltres is looking real strong right now. And oh, we do get the airstream boost. Okay, that would make sense for why we got that KO too. And we get the flinch. Wow. Okay. So Moltres looking real strong this game. And Comfy dies to a burn. And I kind of don't want to show that we brought Latias. I'm going to bring Corviknight in. And honestly, I think I might just taunt this thing. I don't want it to get any healing off. And then we'll go for a Fiery Wrath. But this game has gone, this first game has gone according to our plans, like everything we wanted here. So we're looking to be in a pretty good spot. And that Scald comes out. Okay. Wow, we are in the sun also. I was gonna say we ate that up like crazy. That did almost no damage. In fact, did we heal back up to full? Almost. Almost. Oh, and leftovers on Quagsire. Okay, I don't think I noticed that first time I looked. Oh, this has got to be unaware, now that I'm thinking about it. And we'll just go with the Brave Bird, and since we didn't Poco it with the Moltres, I'm expecting it to have been... Yeah, there we go. And wow, Moltres coming out with 4 big kills in our first game. Absolute huge first match performance. This is best of 3, so we got a couple more games to play. I'm hoping 1, but we'll see if we can get some more games in. Okay, so back for game 2. Thinking about what happened in the first game, I don't know if there's necessarily anything I want to change. I felt like what we had worked out pretty well. I don't think we need the Pikachu. The Pikachu is really there to deal with the Rotom Heat, which they didn't end up bringing. So I think my plan... Honestly, I think my plan can kind of be the same thing. We're just going to go with Comfy and Moltres. If they have a way of dealing it, they have a way of dealing with it. I think Corviknight, well, they didn't bring their Trick Room mode. I think that's a good change for this second match, though. I think it really would be worthwhile for them to bring Trick Room. And I know I want to have Corviknight to fight that. I think that's probably my best bet against Trick Room. So we're going to bring Corviknight this time. So same Pokemon as the last game. Gyarados would actually be kind of an interesting start here too. If this doesn't work out for this game, then we'll switch it up, and I think that's how we'll change it up for game 3. Anyway, good luck, have fun for game 2. Should be a good battle. So far, we've had some pretty good success with Moltres. That Pokemon came through hard. And actually Comfy, really, like Comfy was the big factor in that last game. Getting those double healings off were so good. Okay, they do bring Porygon 2 this time. Okay, that makes me think that I want to... I could stop Trick Room though. See, I have Taunt. I could stop Trick Room from coming up here. Yeah, see, I like that idea. I'm gonna, we're gonna taunt the Porygon 2, and Do I nasty plot? I like the idea of that. I don't think I necessarily need to. I don't particularly want to take a big hit before I get into Dynamax from the Gigalith. Like a Rock Slide would not be ideal. But I know I want to stop Trick Room from going up. Oh, they maxed the Gigalith. That's, I think it could be the Porygon 2 actually. They'd get the, I think it was a special attack boost. Nope, max the Gigalith. Okay. That's pretty scary. That could definitely be a big problem for us. Max Rock Falls would be real strong against our Moltres. This could potentially go through Protect and proc our weakness policy and potentially Berserk. That would be kind of nice. I'm fully expecting that thing tried to use Trick Room, so we're going to see toward the end of the turn if that was the case. Oh, went for Ice Beam. Okay. Did go for an attack. I wonder if they doubled up the Comfy. The Comfy was a big problem last game. Nope, they do go for the Moltres. And I don't think that's in Berserk range. That does proc our weakness policy though, so we don't have to do it ourselves. And we do get hit by the Sandstorm. How do we want to play this turn out? I think I'm going to go for a heal on the Moltres. And we'll go for... We are going to max here. And we'll go for a Max Darkness on the Porygon 2. I think this is probably our best play to make here. We do have a way to fight the Porygon 2 later on, and getting the most amount of damage that we can out on the Pokemon here I think is going to be a good call for us. And we don't know what they brought in the back, huh? We haven't seen any of the other Pokemon. I could imagine Dusknoir being part of this crew, just because of the Trick Room option that I think they're going for. I wonder how much this Max Darkness does. Okay, so that's over half. So if we can get another hit off on this, then we're looking to be in a really good spot. I think the special defense drop will like mitigate the bonus you get from being a rock type in Sandstorm. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Ooh, dang, that was a KO. Oh no, I thought we would live that. Okay, so we lose our Moltres. That's a real bad. I thought for sure we were going to live that. Okay, so that definitely switches up what we're going for in these next turns. I think... Oh, they have Ice Beam. So we'll bring in Corviknight. I think that's probably the best case against their... Yeah, that's probably the best Mon to bring in against the Gigalith. And... I think at this point we could just go for the KO on the Porygon 2. I think that's probably the best way to go here. Let's just try to get rid of that one. This Gigalith has put in quite a bit of work in this match. Oh man, okay, I was hoping that, oh yeah, that wasn't gonna KO. That was a crit and it didn't KO, so I don't think it was gonna happen either way. We will get the KO here though. So that's real good. I wanted to get rid of this so that our Latias didn't have to deal with Ice Beam anymore. That was the ideal situation there. And this should be a KO on the company, yeah. Okay, so in comes Latias. And Dynamax, yeah, that was their last turn of Dynamax, because they did 2 Rock Falls and the Steel Spike. And Venusaur comes in. Okay. I wonder... I kind of want to go for the Psyshock on the Venusaur straight up. Yeah, I kind of want to go for the Psyshock on this Venusaur right away, and I could also Brave Bird it too. I also like how that sounds. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we are faster with the Latias. So how much does this do? Ooh, that's almost a KO. And Sludge Bomb, okay. Took that pretty well. Poison's unfortunate. But things happen, you know? Okay, and we will get a KO here on the Venusaur as well. Okay, and we will get some leftover recovery here as well. I think Corviknight's looking to be in a pretty good spot, as long as the last Pokemon is not Ninetales. If it is Ninetales, then we're not looking to be in a pretty good spot with our Corviknight at least. And it is Ninetales. Okay, well, that's not what we wanted to see. So, all right. Oh, then we lost Comfy as well. Okay, Latias is not in a good position. I want to... If I can get off a recover, I think this is probably our best way to fight up against that Ninetales. And, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to live a hit from this Ninetales in the sun. If we can recover up some damage on our Latias, then we could be in a good spot. Let's see. That Heat Wave. It's gonna hit the Corviknight real hard. Yeah, that KOs it. Dang it. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot with Latias. I don't know if we're going to be able to 2v1 this situation here. I think the best we have is to get a sense for how much damage we can deal to the Gigalith. So we're going to try for a Dragon Pulse here and see where that gets us. We do have more Spadef than defense, so if we can KO this, how much do we do? Over half? Okay, not enough for a KO. Heat Wave in the sun, that might even pick up the KO here. Yeah. Dang, good game. Okay, so we end up losing this one 2-0. Okay, so maxing the Gigalith was not what I thought was going to happen that game. I think keeping that in mind, it might be worthwhile for us to lead out with the... We could lead with the Corviknight and the Gyarados this time. I kind of like how that sounds, actually, because that would cover the Gigalith start. And then we could still taunt the Trick Room Setter or the Venusaur to stop it from sleep powdering us. So we're gonna try switching up to that strategy. Okay, so looking at game 3 here, we are going to try switching up our strategy. We're going to bring in Gyarados to start out with, and I think the play to make here is to also bring Corviknight. They haven't started with the Sun mode, and if they do, we'll just switch out with our Corviknight and probably just max Water with the Gyarados. So we'll do that, and then... Gosh, this Moltres was so powerful in game 1 along with our Comfy. But I kind of think that that's the way to go in, although I really want some more damage output. Maybe we can go Latias and Moltres. That seems like a good way to start out as well. We'd have a lot of power coming in. Yeah, we'd have a lot of power coming in from the back as well. Yeah, so we're going to try this out, and we'll see how it goes for game 3. It's been some good games so far. The first one, our Moltres really took over with Comfy, but game 2 was much closer. So let's see how it looks here in game 3. Okay, and we did not bring you or you this time. Gigalith Porygon 2. Okay, so they bring that start again. I think our lead is looking pretty good. I like how this start is looking. I think we are going to try to taunt on the Porygon 2. We don't want them to set up Trick Room to get that speed control. And Corviknight will be able to take a hit from whatever it is. And they get the attack boost. Okay. And Sandstorm comes up. Do I want to max the Gyarados? I kind of like that. And let's just get rid of this sand. Yeah, I like doing that. And we'll also, yeah, we're also going to taunt up the Porygon 2. Again, don't want Trick Room going up. And this max water should KO the Gigalith. If not, it's going to do a significant chunk of damage. We also got the Intimidate drop on it too, so it's not going to be putting out as much damage as it was last time. And do you max as well? You do not. Okay. I think that's smart. I don't think they should have maxed here. I do think we get this. Ooh, almost get this KO. Okay. Switching it up to Rain, I think, is good for us. I could see them bringing in... You had Weakness Policy? I did not remember seeing that earlier in the game. Okay. Did we just never have an opportunity to see Weakness Policy? Oh, that's a bag. We avoided that? That's huge. And they did go for Trick Room. Okay, so glad we got that taunt off. That's huge for us. Okay, so this is a pretty... I think this is just a simple... Probably simple, just water into the Porygon 2, and we'll go for the Iron Head into the Gigalith. We do want to take out that Pokemon. Yeah, especially since it had that weakness policy. Did not notice that in the first game. Oh wow, that does over half. That's so good for us. And we pick up a KO here. Yeah, looking good. Things are looking good so far. We're still getting that leftover recovery with Corviknight, so things are looking good on that side of things as well. I'm fully expecting the Porygon 2 to have Recover as well as Trick Room. That's the main reason I want to have this Corviknight. Did not want to, I want to have to deal with that. And oh man, that Airstream on the Venusaur looks so free right now. God, it looks so free. We're gonna go for it. And I'm gonna double. Do I double up into it? What if it protects? What if it protects? What if it protects? Okay, let's go for the water on the Porygon 2. Nah. It could protect. I totally believe it could protect here. But I think we're in such a good position that I think we can afford, if it does decide. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a... I'm glad I decided to go for max water. As long as they don't KO my Gyarados here, I can reset the weather. And I think that that's going to be so huge for us. Ideally, we get the opportunity to KO this Ninetales as well. If we can stop them from having this speed control from Sun, then I think we're looking in a pretty good spot here. I wonder what they decide to go for on the Venusaur. We know it can't be weakness policy, right? Because the Gigalith had weakness policy. And okay, so Gigalith is gone. We know we don't have that. And we know there's no Dusknoir as well. Okay, they do go for the Vine Lash. And we get the speed boost here. And, ooh, that takes up so much damage. Oh man, imagine if we had actually gone for it. Imagine if we had gone for the Brave Bird into the Venusaur. I just was covering for a Protect possibility. We are going to switch out the... yeah, we are going to switch out... Oh wow, that does so much damage too. We're going to switch out the Corviknight because we do not want to take this Heat Wave. It did so much damage to us last time. And if we can get an opportunity to bring in the Corviknight in the late game, I think we have a much better chance of taking on this Porygon 2. So we lose our Dynamax here. and they still have theirs up. I like the idea of a bounce. We could take a hit and then we'll stall a turn, and I think I'm gonna go. Moltres is probably the least important of the two mons that are here, so we're gonna go with Moltres. I think we would much rather have the Moltres get KO'd than the Corviknight. Because I fully see a, oh, ooze. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we do live this. I think we probably also live a Heat Wave. Oh wow, getting the special attack boost, that could be really bad. Oh wow, we're faster. I was not expecting to be faster than that Ninetales. Stalling out the Dynamax turn I think is really good for us though. Ooh, that did so much damage. We're gonna protect. Actually, we're dead. Never mind. We get KO'd by the Vine Lash. We're not protecting. We're getting KO'd. And we will bring in Latias this time. Okay, so we know the... I'm just going to go for a recovery. Hold on. Never mind. I don't need to recover. I'm going to go for... We know we're faster than this Ninetales. Let's take it out. I don't think we get KO'd on a Max Use here. Yeah, we don't get KO'd from Max Use. And then we are able to KO this Ninetales. And we might be able to get a double KO this turn. Do we get the KO here as well? Yes, we do. Okay, that's huge. We get the double KO there. And they are down to just the Porygon 2. And at this point, we're going for damage. We'll crunch on the Porygon 2 and I'm gonna go for a recovery here. Do I want to go? No, I should just go for damage. Let's just go for the KO. I was considering if we weren't able to KO this thing, but I'm pretty sure between a double up we should be able to. Because if we die from, yeah, you go for recover. Okay. Okay, so I think Gyarados dies to the Vine Lash damage this turn. Yep. So we'll bring in our Corviknight. And I'm pretty sure the Corviknight is looking pretty good to work on cleaning up this game. Because honestly, I think I'm just going to go for more HP on both my Mons. Actually, a taunt on the Porygon 2 makes a lot of sense here. And we'll also go for... Yeah, we're going to go for the recover on our Latias. I think that might have been the play last turn, actually. We need to work on just keeping ourselves healthy. And if we can stop Trick Room from coming up here... I think we're in a pretty good spot. Ice Beam does come out on the Latias. Do we live this? We should be able to. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go for another recover. We know they cannot go for recover anymore. And we can just keep both our Pokemon healthy, and I think we have this in the end game here. In fact, I'm just going to Roost and recover on just both Mons. We're just gonna stay healthy. Because we know that we can recover more HP than they can deal with in Ice Beam. And we also want to keep our Corviknight healthy, so that we just don't want to lose. We just want to lose it randomly to a crit or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for another recover there, but then we're gonna start putting in some damage with Corviknight. So we'll go for a Brave Bird and another recover here on Latias. And I think we have this in the endgame between recover and taunt and just the extra HP that we're able to gain. And being 2v1 is kind of nice as well too. That does not do very much damage. But I don't think that we're going to be taking more than they can dish out. Okay, so at this point with Latias, I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. We are going to taunt it again. We do not want it to get more HP back. This allows us to take less damage from this Ice Beam should they decide to go for it. Yep, I went for another Ice Beam. Okay. Should take less here, yep. We'll go for another, so we'll go Brave Bird and Recover. We'll put ourselves up into a very healthy spot and just keep chipping away at this. Just we don't want to lose monster random crits, and I think then we're in a good spot. Okay, and we should be able to KO in this turn. Looking in a pretty good spot. Corviknight putting in a lot of work for this particular match. Being able to get those good taunts off. We stopped the Trick Room on turn 1, and then I don't think they can even think about using I don't think they could think about using Recover or Trick Room because we've shown that we have that that taunt on Corviknight. So we're just going to give this kill over to Latias here. I don't know, I feel like in the background you can probably hear my cat meowing at me. It's about dinner time for her, so she's a little unhappy that I haven't given it to her yet. Either way, good game to Eric over there and the San Diego Sharpedos. Excellent match. I thought it was really well played from both sides. And if you haven't already, if you can consider sticking around to see some more Draft League battles, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you on the next one.